Remember a long time ago, about this time of the year, we'd already have picked our acorns. My grandma should be already had the process from acorn to flour already made, and I knew that. I knew when she was going to be making it, so I hung around the house because I knew that it's a special time during that time to see her making the acorn, because I knew that I'd be able to clean out the pot when she was done. So I'd stay around the house, I wouldn't go very far. And then she would call me when she was done. She was done cooking it. Paul, come here. Where are you? I'd come running because I was right there, waiting. And she handed me the pot with a big wooden spoon and a salt shaker. And I'd put the salt in it like that and take my time and clean out that pot, that little spoon, and just eat it. It's minya in the psalm, good to the end. The shawi, we call it shawi in our language. The shawi, minya in the psalm, good to the end. And the pot was so clean, it was like almost shining. She didn't even have to wash it, but she washed it anyways. And it also reminded me this time of the year too, when it gets cold. We didn't have no running water or electricity, no bathrooms, stuff like that. So it was an exciting time for me because we'd be able to make Jello outside because it would get really cold. So we'd make our Jello and put it in a little white bowl, put it outside at night, and then put a bucket over it with a big rock on top of it so the dogs wouldn't spill it. And it would only take maybe not even an hour or so, it would be done. Or we'd just wait until the morning time to eat it. There were some good times back then. My grandmother raised me, since I was 2 years old. I lost my mother. She raised me from 2 years old to 18 until I became a man. I was able to fend for myself. And she was actually my mother. I called her mom. And then as the years went along, I had my own child. Little daughter, little girl, and that was another very exciting and memorable time for me, watching my daughter being born, seeing her head coming out, and seeing her jet black hair. She came out all smooth, she was really smooth. And I know everybody says their babies are the prettiest, but I know that she came out all soft skin, tan color, like she just came out of the sun tanning salon, But anyways, years went by, and we have some problems. In the house. It had with drugs and alcohol, domestic violence, things like that. And one day we got tired of it and reached out for help. We had an incident happen, and so I called the sheriff for help. I knew it wasn't getting any better, so we had to do something. And I wanted to do something good. Because it wasn't fair for the child, my little girl. But really, it really hurts to tell the story today. Because when I called for the help, she was taken away and put in a facility in San Diego. And I was calling every night. And the third night I called to talk to her, and she wasn't there. And I asked, well, where is she? And I was told I couldn't be told. And I said, well, I'm her father. I have a right to know. And the person told me on the other side of the phone that she had been released to mom again. And mom being non-Indian, I don't know if that had anything to do with it or not, but anyways, it happened. And so time came for us to go to court for our first hearing, dispo. And mom was there, and I was arguing with 3 lawyers. Mom's family has a lot of money, so she had 3 lawyers there, and I was there by myself, trying to explain my situation to the judge, that that the child was taken to a facility, an investigation hadn't started, and somehow or another the child was given custody back to mom, which was not right. And then as I was